questions. I hope I can answer. I'm always hesitant because you never know. Having to answer questions on the fly is always questionable. What is the difference between maximizing perceived status versus leading with wealth and accomplishments? To me, both of these seem to be the same thing, but only the former is correct. You will project your personal wealth or value by the way you carry yourself, your occupation, and these are filters, how you dress, the watch you have on your arm. These are not solid. These are examples. The car you drive, I may have repeated that. Where you live. Do you live in a higher end neighborhood? Do you live in the sticks? Do you live in a bad neighborhood? There's all kinds of things. And just your haircut, do you shave? Are you regularly groomed? Do you have clean fingernails? There's all kinds of indicators of your status. And you can look at somebody. I mean, it's kind of like you know what you're looking at 99% of the time simply by their appearance. There's what I call the West Side haircut. I can see a man dressed in like a blue shirt, a vest, but his hair tells you he's Old West Fort Worth money. It's not the kind of haircut you would have if you go to an office and he's well dressed and, clean, but it's thick, it's longer than you would normally see in a corporate environment. And these guys just carry themselves with an assurance. It's good genetics, but it's a West Side hair and it's longer than normal. They just throw it back. And so you know it when you see it, and it's affluent, it's old money. So there's certain things that kind of give away your status or your wealth. And status, and I'm interchanging wealth and status because your status can be, you kind of like run the show, or how you carry yourself goes into, do you work for people or do people work for you? You can even convey that through how you sit, stand, run a room, or enter a room, even if you're used to being told what to do as opposed to telling people what to do. These are two different things. You'll see it's subtle, but it's marked difference. That's the real deal. As far as like, that's one thing that I put in a tweet like yesterday or this morning was, you're going to display higher value through stories, not necessarily direct. You always want things to look relatively, I don't care how hard you work to make a business successful, always just kind of gloss over it. They'll know down the line you work your ass off. But in the beginning, try to make everything, all your accomplishments look easy and very natural. And because women, what does like Rich Cooper say? They don't want to hear about the race. They just stand at the finish line and fuck the winner. Or what I like to think of, they don't want to hear about the labor. They're like, show me the baby. So show them the baby. And then, yeah, it wasn't that bad. It's my fourth kid. I'm used to doing this. So that's how you have to perceive it. You want to make anything that's normally what people think of as difficult to appear pretty easy. And down the road, she'll see that you're knocking out like 80 and 100-hour work weeks, and that good times and bad times. These things will reveal themselves. So don't talk about your status. Show it, demonstrate it through your actions, through, you're available. You have control over your own schedule. You can go, hey, I can meet you at like noon on Tuesday, or Tuesday at 2 p.m. She'll be like, I got to work. What's this guy do? So just know that it'll be through your actions, not through your words. And women would prefer to see it than hear about it. Demonstrate it, correct. And I hope that helps. Let's see. I think I have one more in here. Good. It's one of my